Okay, so when they're in standard form, to find the slope, we need to solve for y. So move the x over. When we move the x over, what kind of x is it going to be, Nathan?
Negative.
Negative. So you change the sign. So you're going to have 3y equals negative x. Now what?
We have
Five.
by y.
3. What?
Yeah.
We're solving for y, so you have to get rid of the number in front of y. Opposite of multiplication is division. And so what's my slope? Negative. When there's not a number, what's the number? 1 over 3. That's your slope. Number 2, we're going to move the x over. So if it was negative, and now it's going to be positive. So we have 2y equals positive 3x minus 8. Now what? Same thing.
Oh, put it over 2.
Divide everything by 2. Why are we dividing everything by 2?
Because it's what
Because
it's
you're-
what it's equal to.
So that's, whatever you do to one term, you have to do it to all when it comes to multiplication and division.
Yeah,
And so my slope is positive 3/2. Number 3. What kind of 5x is it going to be? Negative 5x. And then we're going to do what? Divide by 4. And so negative 5/4 x is your answer. So for most of you, if you choose to show no work, you might get them right every few, but not all of them.
No, but I am. No.
We are recording, Nathan. Number 4. So you need to be able to find the slope if given a line, given a table, or given a graph. So this time we're given a table and an equation. Not only do you need to be able to give me the slope, you need to know what the slope means. So ours from 0 to 2. What's your change? Plus 2. And then from 0 to 10.2 is 10.2. And since it's the change of y over the change of x, we're going to do 10.2 divided by 2, which is 5.1. 5.1 what? Miles per hour. Very good. And so who's slower? 1 or Ahab? 1. 5.1 is slower than 5.9. So 1 is slower. And what's interesting on this topic, there are from 22 to 24, that's just 3 test years, there are 6 questions on this topic. So it's heavily tested. Sometimes there's just 1 or 2, but there's actually 6. So number 5, what's different between this problem and the ones we've done? Have we done a lot where the scale wasn't 1? No, we haven't done a whole lot. We've graphed but the scale wasn't 1, where we had to change the scale, but not where we had to tell what the slope was. So it's still the change of y over the change of x. Here's our point they give us. So how high did we go up? 25 what? $25 per how many bikes?
1.
Per 1 bike. So for each bike, he gets paid $25. How much does Hercules get? Hercules. That's Felicia. Felicia gets $25 a bike. Hercules gets how many? How much? 4. So, based on this reputation, who makes less revenue? Hercules. Can you make a bike for $4? No, not unless it's a miniature one. So that would be not a whole lot of revenue. Because revenue would be gross. It's parts and labor and everything. Number 6. How fast was Shaq? So he went 495 miles in how many hours? 5. So what do we have to do? Divide, and we get 99 miles per hour. And Tarzan, he was 10.3 miles per hour. So Tarzan must have been on foot, and Shrek was in a race car, or a car, period. I can go 99. Station wagon go 99. So which of the two had the greater speed?
Shaq.
Yep.
I was gonna just say.
That's it. Today's points are 10. Your goal is 10. That's good. Do you have any whites? So your goal is to get rid of your whites and reds.
Actually, I think I got rid of like
I